Bula from the Pacific. Greetings, beloved friends. It is with deep gratitude and joy that we welcome you to reflect and celebrate the extraordinary journey of growth, resilience, and transformation unfolding across the Pacific. Over the years, Christian Mission Fellowship International has successfully expanded its mission and established a strong presence in 11 of the 15 nations in the Pacific. Papua New Guinea, located in the southern western Pacific and renowned for its cultural diversity with over 800 indigenous languages and a wide variety of ethnic groups, this year's conference theme was Making Room for Growth. Inspired by Isaiah 54:2-3, reflects the powerful move of the Holy Spirit currently sweeping across the nation. One notable initiative was the unique opportunity for pastoral leaders from Fiji who traveled to empower and provide guidance to ministry growth and strategies to enhance the Great Commission during the Papua New Guinea CMFI regional conferences this year. From Papua New Guinea's east, missionaries reached the Koyo people in Malayita's highlands. The Makwasi tribe in the Solomon Islands embraced the gospel for the first time, making a new era of faith and community. CMFI's unwavering commitment to sharing and embodying Jesus' gospel fuels their tireless journey across the Pacific's vastness, through rivers, dense forests, and towering mountains. Heading north, the growth of CMFI in the Northern Pacific is an inspiring testament to God's work in that region. This remarkable growth has been accompanied by a pressing need for infrastructure development to accommodate the increasing number of believers and to facilitate God's mission. In Chuuk, the rapid expansion of the church has resulted in a need for a larger space to accommodate the growing congregation.
So as of now, the church has been under construction. It's working on looking forward to complete it this year. And we thank God for what He's been doing in Chuuk.
Meanwhile, in Kosrae, a remarkable story of faith and generosity emerged.
The reason why I know that there is a church in Kosrae, it's from my kids. One time my kids were going out on the beach, we were staying at the beachside, and they happened to meet Pastor Manasa, and Pastor Manasa called them, invite them to their house, and then he asked them about me. Where's your mother and father? So after that, they came home and they told me about that. There's a pastor in there. And they told me to come to church, told us to come to church on Sunday. But when they came, I didn't think of going to church with them. So Sunday comes, I told them, go to church. But when they go to church, the first Sunday they go to church, they came back. The next Sunday, I was kind of feeling like I really need to go to church with them. Why am I a father? I just tell them to go to church, but I don't.
Mr. Metzen Fred, a respected elder in the community, played a pivotal role in his spiritual walk and his eventual decision to donate his land for the construction of the CMFI permanent church building. As a result of this transformation, the church, through its evangelism explosion program, has seen significant growth with new believers coming to faith and being baptized.
Lately, we've been collaborating with the EE program, this evangelistic explosion. And one thing we've noticed is that many people are coming to Sunday. Every Sunday we see new faces. Not to mention these two times that we went out, we were able to lead 34 people to Christ. And I would say that's part of the work that we do back home.
In addition, the growth is also being seen among the youth as they are becoming more actively involved in their faith and leadership.
What is happening back home in Bloom Bay, CMFI Bloom Bay, is I can see growth in the church and with the young people. How they are serving God, now it's different from before.
In Guam, the ministry is experiencing new developments. Commissioned Pastor Daniel and Mrs. Vermont's first initiative is the construction of a pastor's house, which will support the leadership and stability of the ministry on the island.
I thank God that I can be part of this team in Northern Pacific. Me and my husband are church planters in Guam, as I already mentioned. And this year we were able to start building a pastor's wife from the help of the World Mission Department and the team from CMFI Boon Bay. Pastor Fred and his team, they came to Guam to help build the pastor's house back home.
The church in Nauru is also witnessing a powerful movement of the Holy Spirit, with signs and wonders becoming evident in the lives of believers as shared by Mr. Vinosh Agegi.
After Reverend Dan tasked me to this very important task, I didn't realize that the things I came through were so heartbroken. The day I was to leave Nauru, my son, who was a naughty boy, he got involved in a very bad fight. He was beaten up real badly. He broke his jaw and his face. The day I was about to leave Nauru, he was beaten up. But we prayed. And I didn't realize. Pastor Dan invited me up and we prayed for my son. And the following day I went to him, he was moving. Before he was just paralyzed.
This wave of growth across the Northern Pacific is a testament of God's faithfulness and the powerful work of the Holy Spirit. As the ministry expands, so too does the commitment to building infrastructure, empowering leaders, and fostering spiritual development across the region.
One of our victory reports this year is about Nauru. Brother Riviri Delana and Chowana and the team are there in Nauru, and we have Brother Vinos. We are able to visit them and other families that started with CMFI Nauru. We visited some of them, even our very own Pastor Jeffrey that pastored the church in Nauru. We visited the children, and you know what the children said? They said, we were waiting. It's been a while since, but we knew that one day the CMFI will come back knocking on our door.
Further to this, for the first time in CMFI history, the church hosted 3 conferences concurrently across different nations, including New Zealand, Solomon Islands, and Vanuatu. This remarkable milestone highlights the global reach and expanding influence of CMFI, demonstrating unity and growth of our CMFI vision across diverse regions. Isaiah 54:2-3 says, "Enlarge the place of your tent, stretch your tent curtains wide, do not hold back. Lengthen your cords, strengthen your stakes, for you will spread out to the right and to the left. Your descendants will dispossess nations and settle in their desolate cities." Let us embrace this incredible journey of growth across the Pacific with open hearts and unwavering faith. Pacific for Jesus.